right? Here's the thing for COCOBOD. You've also been criticized. You're talking about, yes, the swollen shoot, the disease, the weather. But a lot of that also depends on our policy interventions to help the farmer with the inputs they require in a timely, affordable fashion, so they can also grow and expand their production. COCOBOD has been accused of failing in that particular aspect, and that is a contributing factor to where we are. Yes, the weather subject, the disease is there, but the disease is also there because we have not been as proactive as we should. Well, the disease, just like coronavirus, the CSSVD is also a virus that affects cocoa. One of the major interventions that has happened in the cocoa industry is the rehabilitation program currently ongoing. There are farmers, when you go to Western North, for example, who migrated from Bonahafo to Western North, they were cocoa farmers. And because swollen shoot came, it devastated their lands, they lost every investment, and they had to relocate back. These farmers have had their lives restored as a result of intervention by COCOBOD, by rehabilitating their farms. So if you say COCOBOD has not acted in a way that helped cocoa farmers, I would disagree. Because such a major situation, and COCOBOD has been able to come in to intervene on behalf of the cocoa farmers. We have to go to the African Development Bank to seek a facility to help the cocoa farmers to have their lives back. In terms, when I usually hear this story, the accusation that we don't give farmers the input, we don't give the farmers support. It only reminds me of one instance where we went to Ashanti region, I think Ashanti region, and the chief executive was talking to farmers, and the farmer approached him and said, to it. They are not giving us the input to support us. Then the chief executive called the district officer to say that this farmer is making a claim that the entire year has not been given any support. What is happening? Because we provided you with chemicals for you to support the farmers with. He called the officer in the locality, the community officer. And the man said to the farmer, to wait last year. He said, but last year came and said, if you are not careful, I'm not saying... You say you have 800,000 farmers?
Yes, about close to
800,000. You provide, what's the frequency when it comes to supply of
it depends.
Because the fertilizers now subsidized, is it?
Fertilizer is subsidized.
So they still have to buy.
Yes, and you see that with a subsidy, let me give you this figure so that it makes sense to you. When the intervention was initiated, the price of the fertilizer was about 150 Ghana cedis a bag, 160 Ghana cedis a bag. Farmers were supposed to pay 80 Ghana cedis a bag. Today, same fertilizer is over 400 cedis a bag.
So you say you could no longer afford to give them for free.
And the farmer is paying 80 cedis a bag. So amount the farmer is paying is very small. But it is also important for you to know the reason why that decision was taken. We had a policy in place where COCOBOD was giving fertilizers to cocoa farmers. The farmers take delivery of the fertilizers and they sell it to other people and say, so there was no motivation because they feel that something has been given to me which I didn't contribute. Apart from that, there were stories of people who were not cocoa farmers, but people who had influence. Take these fertilizers, take it across our borders and sell it. So the targeted people were not benefiting. Another reason was also the fact that there was the need to do an identification of the actual needs of the farmers and see how best you'll be able to help them. When the policy was free fertilizer, I may need way more than I am being provided, but because it is free, this is what I give to you. But this time around, there's a policy in place where we say that, so Farmer Evans has 20-acre cocoa farmer. It is for Evans to come and tell us he's within a registered farmer association, and that farmer association will collate the needs of all the farmers who are members of the association. They give this information to COCOBOD. COCOBOD procures the fertilizer and we do not take it to the regional capital or the district capital. It is actually transported to their local community based on your needs. You take delivery and then you apply them. This has been done as a way of addressing the actual needs of the farmers. Because I remember in 2017, we went to Fiifi, where at the farmer rally, the concern of the farmers were that if you realize how the system or the procedure of giving fertilizers to the farmer has been applied, it was not beneficial because we are told it is for free, but they were not beneficial. They tell us, sell it to us. Of course, we realized that the farmers will not be able to buy it at the prevailing market, and there was a need to subsidize. That's why we have the subsidy in place for them.